Today we're going to look in a Z4 for removing the radio, which is really not a hard thing to do. I've actually already removed it, but I'm going to show you the pieces and how it's done. It's easier to see and understand with the pieces already out. So that's what we'll get in here and look at. This is the radio itself laying here. And this is actually the vent laying here, and the vent has two tabs on the top of them. These little metal tabs, as you can see, and they go up and down. They are reached inside there. You have to turn this thing up, these little things up, to get to them, but that's what they are. So when you're trying to get this out, you reach up in it gently with a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and grab the tips of those and pull them down. You need two tools to pull this whole thing out. One is you need a flathead screwdriver, but not one that's real thick. Use a real small one. This one I started with and then changed to this one here, which is plenty good size for getting up in there and getting this thing down without damaging anything. Now you have to be careful. Inside here are little sliding vent controllers. You'll see them when you get in there, and they can be knocked out of place. If you happen to knock one out of place, don't worry about it. When you get it out, you can reach up and put it back, but just be careful. The other tool that you need is this type of tool. This is just a piece of metal, but it's very strong, and this is what you reach up into the edge of the vent with, like this, and pry this thing out of there. Credit card won't work because it won't go far enough in there, and it's not strong enough. This piece of metal came off the back of a toy, so if you can just find a piece of metal like that, that's perfect. Another reason you need to use something like this is these edges along the radio here are very easy to damage, and they stand out really bad if you damage them. They're hard to fix. So don't use the screwdriver ever up against these edges. If you put a screwdriver in and press it back, it's going to leave a dent in it, and this is soft steel, and it will leave a dent real easily. So anyway, once you've pried this guy out of there from loose at the top, it just snaps and comes right on out, and is no problem at all. It's very easy to get out. The next thing, of course, would be to get the radio out. Now the radio has two screws, one right here that unscrews, and one over on the other side. And the screws stay with the radio. There's a little plastic tab that's holding it in there. Once you undo those, you just reach in and grab the radio, and it comes right out. It's not a problem. And then, of course, all the cables and everything you need are in the back, and the cables are long enough that you can pull this way out and undo the cables from inside there. Now, if you need to run a cable from down behind here to the little dashboard here, I'm going to show you how this is done in video number 2.